to their word accusation of murder of a cop that they didn't do.
If they really thought that Move killed the cop, they would not have come out within hours after arresting our family and demolished Move headquarters, tore it down to the ground, removed every brick. They would not have done that. They would have preserved the scene of the crime. They would have preserved evidence to show that Move killed the cop.
You know, when they sentenced my 9 innocent brothers and sisters was August 8th, 1978. That May 13th was after that. They first sentenced my family August 8th, 1978. They came out to the house, pumping tear gas in the basement. And this was when the cop got shot, James Rand. They came out there, they pumped tear gas, thousands of gallons of water in the basement to try, they can't shoot my family, so they, tried to drown my family in the basement, innocent babies, children, adult animals, all my family was in the house and they tried to drown them. And this is the day that they gave each of all 9 of my families 30 to 100 years in prison for a crime, that not only I know, but everybody know that my family did not commit.
It was impossible for my family to have killed that cop because all Move people were 6 feet below street level. And the cop that was shot, he was standing by a telephone pole, and we were 6 feet below street level, and the bullet that shot the cop shot him in the back of the neck with the bullet traveling down. And the cop was facing Move house. So it's impossible for a bullet to go up in the air and come back down and, and aim on a downward angle. So what we saying is, that's a lie. All they wanted to do was shut Move people up. That's why they came out there, and after they seen that, just because they had 9 Move people in prison, that they thought that, that would shut us up. But they saw that wasn't shutting us up. So that's why after that, they came back out to our house on May 13th, and dropped the bomb, killing my father, killing my sisters and brothers, and, they don't care about nobody.
All right, I wanted to ask you about the day that they bombed the house, and you were in the house. Can you tell me a little bit about what that was like?
What it was like? I mean, it was war. This government acts like it only declares war in other countries, but those that run this particular country have long ago declared war on the people, and what happened on May 13th was just the crystallization of that. I mean, this government actually dropped a bomb on its people. What folks should know is that the initial confrontation didn't begin on May 13th. It began on Sunday, May 12th, Mother's Day. That's when hundreds of cops surrounded our home, armed for war, with 50 caliber machine guns, M60 automatic rifles, sniper rifles with silencers on them. Silencers are the weapon of an assassin. That's what they came that move with. A 20-millimeter armor-piercing anti-tank gun and C4 explosives to make a bomb with. That's what they came at us with. When they initiated the confrontation, they started with the fire department aiming their deluge hoses at Move. Those water hoses put out 10,000 pounds of water pressure per minute. They had at least 4 hoses. That's enough to damn near knock a house down there. When they finished using the water cannons, then they pumped tons of tear gas in our house, knowing there were babies, women, men, innocent people, even according to system standards, because we had not been proven guilty or convicted of anything, on May 13th of 1985. After the tear gas, that's when they opened fire on us and shot over 10,000 rounds of bullets per minute in on us. I mean, within the first 90 minutes of the confrontation, they had expended 10,000 bullets. This is unheard of. When they decided to drop that bomb, after using all this firepower, the bomb ignited a fire that the fire department that had put all that water on us prior to there being a fire absolutely refused to, put the fire out. They stood around, made a conscious decision to let that fire burn. As a result of that, and as a result of the fact that when we realized that our home was on fire and we tried to get our children, our animals, and ourselves out of that blazing inferno, we were met with a barrage of police gunfire aimed at us to try to stop anybody from escaping that blazing inferno. As a result of that, 11 people, 5 babies and 6 adults were murdered, were burnt alive. I'm the only adult survivor, and I was able to get one little boy out.
I'm talking about 11 innocent men, women, and babies that were murdered May 13th, 1985. On May 13th, a boot-licking, lackey, lick-spittle, no-good, handkerchief head-wearing, nigga, Sambo, ass-kicking, traitor, Uncle Tom, named Wilson, no fucking good, ordered a bomb drop on my family, murdered my family, 2 of whom were my daughters, 2 of them, and some babies, among 5 were murdered May 13th, 1985, for no reason. People who were trying to come out of the house were shot back into the burning inferno by this Gestapo stormtrooping racist ass goddamn regime called a police force. Yes. I went to DA Lynn Abraham. My sisters, my brothers, the mothers and fathers of those 5 innocent babies did all the proper necessary so-called procedures that take a file when a murder is committed. I know a murder because the whole damn world saw the murder on May 13th, all right? The whole goddamn world saw it. We took every step, every procedure, every method they told us to do. This racist, bullbagging, freakish, foul, unlivable, robotic, degenerate bitch told me and my family, go take it over the cops. And don't put that in her damn mind. The very people that murdered our family should expect us to go to for some relief. Just like the Jews going to Hitler and asking him to get a relief. That's like our ancestors going to the slave master and saying, Master, can you help me out?
But they know Move is innocent, and it should be clear to everybody that Move is not in prison, nor is Mumia in prison for the accusation of murder, but rather for being committed to revolution, to telling the truth, to putting an end to this rotten, corrupt, vicious, kill-crazy system.
You see, in my dream, we're not beaten down without a moment's compunction. And we are not convicted for having conviction. In my dream, there is no cry for restitution. For in my dream, there is no need of a revolution. So as I sit here and await my execution, I'll pray to John Africa, and I